What is the question? Construct a sequence of integers that is constructed in the following manner. So start with any positive integer as the only term in the sequence. We have to start the sequence with positive number. Then while the last term in the sequence is not equal to 1, if the last term is even, then add another term to the sequence by dividing the last term by 2 using floor division. Else add another term to the sequence by multiplying the last term by 3 and adding 1. So this is what. So there are two conditions. We need to keep on adding the numbers. We need to find out the next term in the sequence. Like that, the sequence will end up by 1. చివరికి 1 తో ఎండ్ అవుతుంది. మీరు ఏ ఇంటీజర్ అనేవండి చివరికి 1 తో ఎండ్ అయ్యే వరకు. So while the last term in the sequence is not equal to 1, then it will keep on doing this. So first enti ante it will add the another term the sequence dividing the last term by 2 using floor division. Idi kakapothe if it is not even, if it is odd, then it will multiply last term by 3 and adding 1, 3n plus 1. So this is what the code. So we are asking some number n integer. So while n is not equal to 1, first print n. If n percentile 2 is equal to 0 and if n is even number, then we are making n equal to n double slash 2 print n. Else we are taking n equal to 3n plus 1. Okay. So 3n plus 1 means no need to confuse here. It is 3n. 3 star n because star will have highest priority. So this is what, for example, let me run this. So for example, if I enter 5, if the sequence is getting 5, then 16, then 16, last it is ending by 1. Once again, let us run. For example, let me start my answer with 25. Yeah, so you see, it is starting from 25, then 76, 38, like that it is coming. Finally, the sequence is ending up by 1. So this is what the specialty of the program. Whatever the number that you will enter, it will generate the sequence of numbers which will give you only the sequence. Okay. The greatest common divisor. Okay, it is also given so greatest common divisor. This is also it's a two positive integers n and m is the largest number d which divides evenly into both n and m. So there are several algorithms. So what is the processes? While initialize d to the smaller of m and n. So రెండిట్లో ఏది తక్కువ ఉంటే అది మాత్రమే GCD అవుతుంది. Highest number cannot divide the lowest number, that's why. So if d does not evenly divide m and d, then we need to just keep on decrease the value of d by 1. So whichever the number that divides both the numbers, then that will become the GCD of that particular number. So this is also simple program only. It's not a difficult one. Let us see this. So I think it is 79th one. So this is what you can enter any two numbers. So let me run this. For example, so 24, 26. Now the GCD is 2. Okay, like this. So these programs directly they have given. So LCM is opposite. You have to start with the minimum number and you have to keep on incrementing it. LCM is opposite because that is a least common multiplier. It is the greatest common divisor, right? So LCM is exactly opposite. Chesar LCM kuda cheyamani cheppana. Yeah, this is LCM. It is also similar program. That's it. First of all, we need to identify the maximum number. Then we have to keep on divide those number. If it is divisible, then that is the LCM. Otherwise, we have to keep on incrementing that. Exactly opposite to the GCD. For example, I say 24, then 26. The LCM is 312. Okay, like that. You know this 312? Yeah. Sir, Ali? Sir. Like this, okay. So this is LCM program. You see, I told you to do two things now here. LCM and GCD, both the things, right? Okay, right. వైల్ ఎక్కడ ఇందులో ఎల్సిఎం లోనా
ఎల్సిఎం
అంటే ఇది అదే అంటే ఇది ఇన్ఫినిట్ లూప్ అనమాట. వైల్ 1 అయినప్పుడు అది ఎప్పుడు 1 కదా, మనం డిఫైన్డ్ కాన్స్టెంట్. సో అందుకని ఎప్పుడైతే ఈ ఎం అనే ఏదైతే నంబర్ మనం ఏ అనే నంబర్ తీసుకున్నామో ఆ ఏ అనే నంబర్ ఎం తోని ఎన్ తోని రెండింటితో డివైడ్ అయితే ఆటోమేటికల్ గా బ్రేక్ అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ ఇన్ఫైనైట్ లూప్. యాక్చువల్ గా నేను ఇది దిస్ ఐ హావ్ యూజ్డ్ విత్ ఇన్ఫైనైట్ లూప్. ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ మనకు వస్తుంది, ఇంకా డిస్కస్ చేయలేము మనం. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్, అదే
ఇంకా డిస్కస్ చేయలేదు. బట్ ఎనీవే సిమిలర్ అట్లా నార్మల్ గా డైరెక్ట్ రాసుకోవాలి, ఇన్ఫినైట్ లూప్ రాసా అంతే. ఓకే, అది వస్తుంది, కాన్సెప్ట్ వస్తుంది.
ఓకే
సో నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి, ఇది కూడా 80 కదా, ప్రైమ్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్. ఓకే, 80 ఆల్సో. మీరు కూడా ఇలాగే రాస్తారా లేదా డిఫరెంట్ గా రాస్తారా, లైక్ దిస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్? So this is prime factors. For example, let me run 72 is yes 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 2 2 2 3 3. That is the answer, correct? Okay. So these are the prime factors. The question is this. Okay. So this is a question and this is the answer for that. Check it. this. Till now we have did it, right? Yeah. Now let us take this.
Sir, 77 on sir, answer.
77 ఏం క్వశ్చన్ అది? టేబుల్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ టేబుల్
అవును సార్, కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ ఉంది.
నో ప్రాబ్లం, చూపిస్తా నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఇట్స్ నాట్ సో డిఫికల్ట్. ఓకే, see how simple it is. స్పేస్ ఇవ్వండి అంతే.
ఓకే సార్.
You have to just do it according to the original things. Okay, use loops. Then we are finding out the length. So we are taking another number, x minus 1. So length, because range of we take. Okay, so last digit we need to access. So s equal to 0. Initially we are taking the sum, right? So sum equal to integer of this one. And remember, this binary number we are taking as a string, not as a number. We are taking it as a string, so that I want to convert everything into integer and I want to multiply with that I. That's it. Because every number is 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, like that in binary format. So that's why we need to multiply each and every digit bit with 2 power 0, 2 power 1, like that. Try this, all of you try this. Get a binary number, tell me. So if you multiply, if you divide that number by 2, then you have to get the, every time you have to operate with the remainder. Like that, multiple times you have to divide until unless you will get final remainder as 0 or 1. Okay, so like that. If remainder is not other than 1, then you have to keep on dividing that number by 2. So that is the process. Okay, ikkadaithe multiplication, akkademo division ante teda. Okay, so try to do this. Take this as a homework. 82. Now what we'll do? See, they have given this also, no? 82. They have given the algorithm also here. This is a full question. That is no. This is very. I think this is sufficient. Okay. Okay, you try this. You try only this. Okay, that is sufficient. So sufficient number of questions now we have taken up. Only 82. You take it as a homework. Sufficient number of questions we did. Now I think. Can you tell me, someone, either Ramana or Bhavani, tell me like total how many questions, how many programs we have written on this concepts? Okay. Total how many programs we have written on these concepts? Can you tell me? solved. Acha, you post in the chat box. No. Ramana, am I audible or not? Ramana,
Sir, more than 25, I think. I'm counting.
That's good number. Na? I think we are crossed with 30. I think more than 30, right? So hardly, you check it appropriately. More than 30 we solved. This is a good number of questions. So we have some small things regarding that things. Okay. So there are some small topics regarding the functions. So not functions, loops. So that I will tell you tomorrow. Then we will move to the next topic, that is functions, which is a very, very important concept in the programming. Okay. Right. So with this, we will start working on loops. So are you confident now? Can you write any program using loops? I'm asking this question to everyone. Are you confident? So could you able to decide when to use for loop, when to use while loop or not?
సార్ ఎప్పుడు యూజ్ చేయాలో అర్థమవుతుంది, బట్ వైల్ లూప్ కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ ఉంది సార్ నాకైతే.
కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ ఉంది. ఇంకా అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటంటే కొన్ని ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలంటే. అంటే ఫర్ లూప్ కి వైల్ లూప్ కి డిఫరెన్స్ ఎక్కడ వస్తుందంటే రమణ, ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ లూప్ లో మీరు రేంజ్ ఫంక్షన్ ఇస్తున్నారు కదా, రేంజ్ ఫంక్షన్ స్టార్టింగ్ వాల్యూ ఎక్కడ తీసుకుంటది, ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఇస్తారు? సో ఏ వాల్యూ దగ్గర అయితే మీరు రేంజ్ ఫంక్షన్ స్టార్టింగ్ వాల్యూ తీసుకుంటారో సేమ్ స్టార్టింగ్ వాల్యూ వైల్ లూప్ కి ఇనిషియలైజేషన్ ఇవ్వాలి. అట్లా అర్థమైందా? అక్కడ కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఏం లేదు. ఆ ఇనిషియల్ వాల్యూ ఏది తీసుకోవాలనే కన్ఫ్యూజన్. అది ఎంత తీసుకోవాలంటే మనం ఫర్ లూప్ లో అయితే అదే ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాస్తే రేంజ్ ఫంక్షన్ దగ్గర ఏ వాల్యూ తీస్తామో స్టార్టింగ్ వాల్యూ, ఆ వాల్యూ ఇచ్చేస్తే అయిపోతుంది అంతే. ఓకే
ఓకే సార్.
యా. అండ్ వాట్ అబౌట్ అదర్స్? భవన్, యు ఆర్ సో సైలెంట్ టుడే. అండ్ గణేష్, వాట్ అబౌట్ యు? Ajay, Sarita, is that okay? Clear? So could you able to write the codes or not on loops? Because loops is very, very important. Chudandi amma, okasari loops, loops paina loops use chesi meer eట్లాంటి program aina rayochu. If you know to any, not only in Python, in any programming language, if you know the conditional statements and if you know the loops na, then you can write any program without using any further concepts. If your loops gurinchi, data types gurinchi telisindi ante, then you can solve any question, any program you can write using these concepts. So that's why please be practice, try to do more and more question. If you find any other questions now, you just bring it to me, which is a good question if you feel, then we'll discuss in the class. So that's not an issue. Okay. So at this point we'll stop today. So tomorrow I'll introduce the functions to you. Okay. And before that there are two small topics so that we will discuss. After that then I'll introduce you what is functions. ఎందుకు ఫంక్షన్స్ వాడతాం అనేది ఒకసారి డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. ఓకేనా? అందులో ఫంక్షన్స్ కూడా చాలా పెద్ద డిస్కషన్. అదొక నాకు తెలుసు ఒక 2 weeks డిస్కషన్ అవుతుంది అప్రాక్సిమేట్లీ. అంటే 3 types ఉన్నాయి మనకి: ఇన్బిల్ట్, యూజర్ డిఫైన్డ్, దెన్ లాంబ్డా ఫంక్షన్స్. దట్స్ అ వెరీ బిగ్ డిస్కషన్. యు విల్ కమ్ టు నో టుమారో.